Lego Friends Adventure in the Jungle.
The 5 friends were spending their summer holidays helping in the animal hospital. Charlie was there too, in charge of the helicopter in case they needed to move things. One morning lots of animals started coming out of the jungle, looking hurt and afraid.
Oh no, we better get some medical attention very quickly. I wonder what scared them all.
We need to take the boats into the jungle and find out. Come and help me pack up everything.
They packed up all their equipment on their backs and got their rucksacks out, and Emma, Stephanie and Mia got into the boats to go down the river to see what was happening. Olivia, Andrea and Charlie stayed behind to look after the jungle base.
Be careful, it's very dangerous down this river. There's loads of rapids you could get swept away in.
Well, before they knew it, they were coming up to a waterfall.
Oh no! Come on everyone, try and row backwards, row backwards, row backwards!
But they couldn't do. Closer and closer got to the edge until they were swept over. Down the river they went, grabbing any pieces of equipment they could. Soon they came up to a beach.
Oh phew. Well, we're okay now.
Wow, they gathered together the bits and pieces they had and set off through the jungle. They phoned up Charlie to say they were okay, but they couldn't get the helicopter in because there was too many trees around.
We'll try and find a place where you can land a helicopter.
They set off with their equipment. They came across some ancient ruins in the jungle.
Wow, this is a great ruin. Look at that tree. It's very good for a shelter. We better cut it down.
They got to work on the tree, chopping with their saws to make some branches to make a shelter for the night. Down and down the tree came. Suddenly in the middle they found something.
A golden apple.
We should plant that when we get back to Heart Lake City. It might grow into a magic tree. Now let's get ready for camping.
I'll cook some dinner. That looks delicious, Stephanie.
And off to bed they went. While they were lying there that night, suddenly Stephanie heard something.
I wonder what that was.
I'm sure I saw something out there. What are we going to do?
Oh look, maybe we can trap it. If it takes these bones, we'll catch it in a net.
They put the bones in a pile and waited quietly in the trees. Something moved along.
Caught it! Oh look, it's an ancient dinosaur.
It was indeed some sort of dinosaur in the jungle. No wonder it had been scaring all the animals. But as soon as it had a bone in its mouth, it was quite tame.
Oh look, it's so cute. It looks like a little puppy. Let's put it on a lead.
They decided to call it Rexy. Soon it was leading them through the jungle.
Oh wow. Gosh, what's this treasure chest?
Look, there's a golden scepter in here. It's a shame there's no jewel on the end, though.
They came across an old bridge, but it was all broken down.
Wow, this is a broken bridge. I'd better fix it so we can get across.
But how are they going to fix it?
Remember that tool the aliens gave us on our last adventure? Well, they said it could fix anything. So let's try.
They got to work, and indeed, the alien tool was fixing the bridge for them. It fitted perfectly. They put all the bits back together, and soon they were able to get across the rickety wooden bridge. They crossed over, leaving Rexy tied up by the side to be safe. Over they went, and suddenly before them was an old broken down palace.
What a beautiful palace! If we have some tools, we could probably fix it up for some beautiful ball parties.
It needed a lot of work though as they looked round. All stuff fallen down and broken, plants growing all over it. Wow, they were going to need some big equipment for this. So Mia got on the phone.
Hey Charlie, would you please bring over some tools? We found an ancient castle. We're going to fix it up for some parties.
Charlie came in. He had to lower the tools down because there was no place to land. All the tools were getting ready, and off they set to work, putting the ladder up, clearing away the old plants, moving the bricks back into place where they'd fallen. Soon it was starting to look a lot better. They swept the floor clean of all the old leaves and got a fire lit in the corner. It was looking great. They were so pleased with it.
This is amazing. We'll go and invite everyone to have a party.
So they got on the phone and invited their friends to come back. Olivia and Andrea turned up first with Charlie.
This is fantastic.
But they were a bit shocked when they got introduced to Rexy.
Rexy's okay. He's very nice now.
They cleared a path so they could get the car in. Emma drove in the truck and then they put out invites to all the people. First of all, they brought all the animals back to their jungle homes.
It's all safe, little animals. Rexy won't hurt you. He'll just play with you.
Rexy was happy with his bones now.
They were having a fancy dress party. Emma was as Snow White, Olivia was Belle, Stephanie was Cinderella, Mia was Anna, and Andrea was the Frog Princess.
They invited all the friends from Heart Lake City along for a grand ball in the new Heart Lake Palace. Everyone was dancing, having so much fun. It was the best party they'd been to. And they couldn't believe it. Outside, all the animals and a dinosaur to look at too. Everyone had their beautiful ball gowns on, danced so well.
This is the best party ever.
Emma went off to go and look at the bookcase, taking the sceptre with her.
That's odd. This whole bookcase swings open when I pull it. Look, everyone! I found a key hidden here.
Well, I think it might fit in the keyhole from the locked room.
She put a ladder up and climbed up, and yes, it did open the locked door they'd never got into. And inside was some sort of chest. Emma carried it down, and all the friends gathered round while they opened it up.
Oh, look, it has the top of the sceptre and a crown.
Well, Emma got those for finding the treasure, but there was also something else in it.
I award Stephanie the prize for the best fancy dress.
Thank you so much. What beautiful blue crystals. This is the best day ever.
That was Lego Friends Adventure in the Jungle, read by Steve,
Emily,
Sophie.
I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.